Welcome back to another episode of the Motor City Magnet Fishers. Thank you for joining us again for another adventure this week. This is a continuation of our last video where we were pulling out the car parts. We got that huge mud puppy. I spoke to somebody from the boat club right next door, and they said about 10 years ago they watched the police pull a mid-80s Firebird out of this spot. So we're pretty sure that these parts are part of that car. Thank you for joining us again. Please like and subscribe to our videos.
Bolt, got a jig and some nails. Alright, we got remnants of a railroad spike. Sandbag. Oh, cool. I got another knife. Got some more fishing line. And some weeds. And another jig head. Alright. First we got this jig. We got a rock. And the knife. Wow, that knife is just falling apart. Look at that. Alright. Got a lot of weeds on that one, but inside these weeds is a lot of fishing line. In that fishing line, I saw a lot of sinkers. So we got one grub, and down here we've got a whole mess of tackle and hooks. Another good reason to wear gloves is all those hooks. Look at all those. Some of these are brand new. I mean, that has not been in there long. Cool. A lot of weight. A lot of weight on that one. Does that answer your question? That's my Rogue Magnetics 1200 pound there. I have no idea what I just caught. Oh, I believe it's a LED light of some kind. We got a spike. A spike of some kind. Doesn't look like a tent spike, but I mean, it could be. I'm not an expert. All right. That looks like trim molding around a wheel well of an old car or around a window. It could be from a side vent window. Got a chunk of steel slag and a couple more lures. Okay. That looks like it could be exhaust pipe. And then in the weeds we have more fishing line and a whole bunch more fishing lures. We got a couple clams attached to the line. Oh, that's kind of cool. Got a whole bunch of ouch, hooks. And that's why I like to keep the grappling hook on there, because the magnet doesn't always get this kind of stuff. There's got to be 9-10 sinkers in there, a bunch of lures, a whole bunch of hooks. And on the magnet we got one more lure and some slag. Something big on there. Probably another big piece of that iron ore slag. It's actually another piece of the car. So I pulled out several pieces of a red car today. And this is part of the floor pan. You can see that this is part of the floor pan. Here, I'm going to take you guys over here and show you the pieces I found so far. Now, the fisherman that was here earlier told me that people talk of a Mustang that was cut up and thrown in here. I can't tell you exactly what kind of car this was, but I am pulling up tons of pieces of it. Okay. Got a whole bunch of weeds on that throw. And oh, you got a can that literally just has holes in the top of it. It's not even opened. And a big spring. Now, that's a little bigger than a hood spring. I don't know what kind of spring that is, other than that it's a big one. That looks like exhaust pipe. Okay, whatever's on there, I'm slowly pulling it up. It is more of the car. Oh, it almost fell. Let's see if there's any critters in there. No critters. Got some fishing line. And a mess of sinkers. This is... You know, I think everything I've caught has been from the front quarter. So here, this is so that's glass right there, which means this is probably part of a window from a car because it looks like the right kind of glass. So more car parts. And then on the magnet, we've got, that's part of a window regulator from a car. Or actually the channel that the window slides up and down in. We're definitely getting more and more car parts from here. So that's iron ore. That's a chunk of iron ore right there. There is so much iron ore in the Detroit River, and especially down the downriver area. I don't know if a lot of it fell off ships or what. Oh, just caught a whole bunch of weeds. That's fine. We got a chunk of metal, and oh boy, I got a knife. That is my third knife of the day. This is the first butter knife though. Both of the other two were pocket knives. This one's in better shape than either one of those were. It's got some ornamentation on it, but then again, it's just a butter knife.
Thanks for watching Motor City Magnet Fishers. Subscribe by hitting the circle and click the episodes on the top to watch more of our videos.